Welcome back to The Legend of Legaia Let's Play. Hope you all have been having a fantastic week. It is good to have you back here for some more Legaia. We are about to walk into the new town here. I forget, this is right after Seoul, but I forget what this is. Oh, there's a fishing place over there too, I think. But yeah, it's good to have everyone here. Sit down, relax, get ready for some more Legaia. Oh yeah, Booma. Couple big things going on. Last week we talked a lot about the PS5 stuff. A couple things came out this week. Nothing like, you know, super crazy, but Cyberpunk got delayed again, which is, like, not surprising. Last of Us 2 comes out today or tomorrow. I think it might be today, actually. I got my Last of Us shirt on. Celebrate that. This shirt I found at like a thrift store. Like, not a gaming store, like it was a thrift store, and it was just sitting on the shelf. And I was like, is that Last of Us? And then I bought it. And I was like, epic win. What else? Oh, the new Nintendo announced a Pokemon Snap. That's actually crazy. You probably don't know because I don't really play like any Pokemon on stream. And I haven't played Pokemon in a while, other than the one time I played Emerald. But I was a huge Pokemon fan growing up, as literally everyone was my age. And Pokemon Snap was one of the games I played a ton. So I'm pretty stoked about that. I was actually a huge Pokemon Snap fan. Come to think of it, I think we did play Pokemon Snap once on stream a while ago. But, yeah, I loved Pokemon Snap. I grew up on the old Pokemon games. I got out of it after Season 2. After Gen 2, I was out. And then one day someone sent me Emerald and said, you gotta try Gen 3, and I tried it, and I was like, holy cow, I wish I hadn't gotten out of Gen 2, because Gen 3 is like the best gen. And I still want to go back and like finish Emerald, because I really, really like that game a lot. I think if I would have stuck with it, Gen 3 would have been my favorite, 100%. Because it's like still retro, but it's just like super nice and has a lot of quality of life stuff, but hasn't gotten to the point where it's like upgraded completely yet. I think a lot of people like Gen 3 a lot. Von, Gala, this is Booma. The Genesis tree must be here. I'll go check. I'm going ahead to the Genesis tree. Yeah, that won't be dangerous. Three Genesis trees. I know, your heart is frozen just like this ice. I can tell because my heart is buried here in the cold ice and snow too. Whoa! Von, Gala, the Genesis tree. Come look at the Genesis tree. Oh, this is terrible. It's frozen stiff. It's frozen. Oh no. Oh no. Von, the Genesis tree is frozen. It's covered in ice and snow. I like how we all have to look at a different one just to make sure that we're being thorough. Terra, everything will be alright, right? Won't the Genesis tree wake up? Silence. I never imagined that something like this would happen to the Genesis tree. We still have to try. We're going to focus all our energy. Come over here. Gala, let's give it a try. Ready, Vaughn? Let's go join them. How's it going, Chimp? Focus your thoughts. Visualize the healthy, revived Genesis tree. Concentrate. Harder, harder. It's no good. If we try any harder, we may damage the Genesis tree. No! No, we can't give up. We can't. I'll do it. I'll wake up the Genesis tree. Calm down. That arm whale. No, stop acting like a child. But I am a child. Oh, wait, that's it. A raw Seru egg. This is a Genesis tree, so it should have a raw Seru egg. Noah is right. Ozma, can we at least get a raw Seru egg? Well, actually, it looks like there are no raw Seru eggs here. It looks like all the raw Seru eggs have been taken from every Genesis tree. Kara! She took them! She took the raw Seru eggs! I'm sure of it, because she had an egg. Well, that solves it. I see, it's possible. I don't know for sure, but it's possible. Can't we melt the ice? If we could revive the Genesis tree. There's only one thing I can say for certain. And that is, dawdling around here isn't going to get us anywhere. Noah, Vaughn, let's look for other leads. Gala, you sure do talk big. Just you wait. I promise that we'll figure out something. Man, if I had a nickel for every time they said Genesis tree during that conversation. I don't remember if there's any reason to go back in. I think we're going back later, though, obviously. I'm pretty sure we can't go this way, but I'm gonna go check it out anyways, just to see, but I think this is like... oh, well, maybe not. You know, when we started this game, I felt like the battle theme would get kind of like grating after a while. I always liked the battle theme in this game, but it was never like super standout, so I figured like it might grate, but I feel like it's getting better the longer I'm playing. Like I'm actually kind of addicted to the battle theme. There's something about it, I don't know, I like it. It's like that drum line, it just gets me every time. My week isn't complete until I watch a Bond combo. Like, my whole week builds up to watching Bond combos. That's complete. Blade. Last week's have cemented my feeling that the Final Fantasy X battle theme is not my favorite. Do you mean like because this one is your new favorite, or because like you don't like the Final Fantasy X theme? Oh, the flying castle! There it goes. Hi, flying castle. Yo, Fox, think of it this 33 months. Holy cow! Thanks so much, dude. Honestly, it's been a hot minute since I've played 10. I can't think of like a huge block of ice. Yeah, so this is probably gonna be like can't go here until the ice melts. Yeah, I don't know. I love Final Fantasy X soundtrack, but whenever someone asks me like, "What's your favorite battle themes?" 10 never comes up. Like regular battle themes. My favorite regular battle theme of all time is 9's. At least Final Fantasy wise. I might have to think if I'm including every game ever, but actually, I'm gonna go ahead and use Spoon just so I can level it up. Yeah, no, I agree. Some of the boss themes in 10 that aren't the standard one are so good. And not even just the special ones, but just the one that plays like every other time. Because they have like those two ones that they kind of alter between. And then, like, of course, all the Seymour themes are mega good. I forget the name of it. Someone can probably, somebody can probably, tell me. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's like up in the air or something. I can't remember. But the one that plays when you fight Sin for the first time, not the very first time, but the one where you actually fight Sin on the airship, and you're fighting his like sides, and there's like one song that plays through all the battles. That song is Big Win. That song is super good. He sucks. Oh, I love the final, I love that song. Like, unironically love that song. It doesn't even have to be playing the game. Like, I listen to it all the time outside of the game. But I'm also a metalhead, so... Or at least, I don't know if I'd call me a metalhead, but I enjoy metal, so... I grew up with a metalhead family, so I got the love for metal and anything from death metal to alternative stuff to Butthole Surfers. I like it all. Butthole Surfers really isn't metal though. I grew up listening to Rob Zombie and Ozzy Osbourne, old Ozzy Osbourne, when I was like 10, so. Not only that, but I grew up in like the Screamo era. Like when Screamo was the thing. So. When I was in like high school, Screamo was at all-time high. Yo, Marandalorian. Thank you so much for the 2 months. Foxhole, I thank you for your 2 months as well. Thank you so much. Yeah. Oh my god, that Von combo is incredible. I grew up with such a great wide variety of like metal and rock. Because like my mom was really into classic rock. And my stepfather was very into like alternative rock. And my dad was very into like Ozzy, Rob Zombie, anything weird. Like back then it was weird, now it sounds normal, but back then it was weird. Any like really, you know, he was into like the, and Ozzy obviously isn't like, Ozzy was mega famous, but he was more into like the not as popular bands that were doing more experimental stuff. And my brother, on my stepfather's side, was into Metallica for a while. So, like, I got such a great wide range of, like, music that was all, you know, rock and metal oriented, but so different. So I got a good appreciation for all of it. And then when I got into high school, I had a friend who was really into, like, Slipknot and stuff like that, and I got really into all the Remains. And then just the general surrounding was like Screamo all day, every day. So many people were in the Screamo at the time. So yeah, I got the whole spectrum. double backhand. Nowadays, I seem to be more into like the heavier stuff. I guess it's because like I have such a big, wide range of music that like when I'm in the mood to listen to metal, it's usually because I want to listen to something harder, you know? So I tend to be more into like the harder stuff when I listen to it nowadays. But not always. I'll always have a soft spot for Ozzy, so. If you have business here, speak into the voice tube. Yes, this is the Usha Research Center. Password, please. Password? What password? Sorry, but Dr. Usha will be very angry if I let in someone who doesn't know the password. Come back when you know the password. The password is... Password. Best. Killer Wolf and Boogie Pump. Boogie Pump sounds like a Scooby-Doo villain. I was big into Metallica for a bit. I used to just listen to Metallica on repeat. Admittedly, it was probably because my brother was into it. My brother was older than me, so. But I still like him, it's just, you know, definitely not into him as much as I was. Oh, dude, Dethklok is amazing. I'll never forget the first time I was introduced to Dethklok. I was with my buddy at Kalahari, which is a water park in Sandusky, Ohio. And we were in the hotel, and it was one of those days where, like, you know, it was like 10 o'clock at night, and we were just like skipping through channels on the hotel TV, having zero idea what any of it was. And we had spent a whole day at the water park, so we were like exhausted, so anything was hilarious, you know. And like we're flipping through, and we get to Dethklok suddenly, and what was the name of this show? Metalocalypse, right? So we flip over, we suddenly get to Metalocalypse, and they're playing the Duncan Hill's Coffee song. and we have zero idea what Metalocalypse is, or like that the fact that it's supposed to be ridiculous. Like we just flipped to it and thought it was completely serious, and we just hear this death metal song raving about Duncan Hill's Coffee, and we're like, what is this? We're just like completely caught off guard. Hey, Jader, welcome. That's awesome. This is your favorite childhood game. It is worthy of that title. Should probably heal. Flying Castle. Moving on, I guess. We got a town that's frozen, a cave that's frozen, and a tower that I can't get into without a password. And I believe I know it's over here, and it's one of the most important locations in the game. But I don't know if we can do it yet. Legend of Dragoon, Final Fantasy VII, and Legend of Legaia are your top 3. Yes. A man of culture. It's hard to imagine a better top 3. I was gonna say, Legend of Dragoon, Final Fantasy VII, and Legend of Legaia are your top 3 games. You must be a Nintendo fan. Let me guess your favorite console. Must be Dreamcast. Gotta get some Tornado Flame in here. You're a man after my heart, though, because the PS1 is also probably my favorite console. It's hard to say, really. Yo, Vagrant, thank you so much for the 8 months. Thanks, man. You've helped me get through some tough times, too. New art. Oh my god, I accidentally found a new art. Hype in the chat. That last little poke. Pyro Pummel. And it's a Bond combo too. It's literally just 2 uppercuts. It's so cool. Yes, oh my god, he almost punched Noah in the face. Yeah, Legend of Dragoon can be frustrating depending on where you play it. Yet another reason why I feel like a remaster of Legend of Dragoon is so needed. It's just, it feels incredibly laggy on, like, everything. Unless you play it on a PS1, on a CRT, it's, like, impossible to do the combos. Or do an upscaler like I did, but, like, yeah, it can be rough. Like, if you play it on HETV, or you play the PS3 version, it can be really hard to hit, like, any of the combos. Mice. This place is incredibly important to the story, but I don't know if we can do it yet. Guidelines for Seru trapping. Seru come out at midnight. A trapper must therefore patrol Mice only at sunrise. Mice is off limits when from sunset to sunrise because that is when the whispers are frequent. A trapper must never wear a captured Seru. All Seru must be sent to Seoul as soon as they are caught. The whispers are the voices of a demon. Trapper, never listen to the whispers, even in daytime. A trapper must never touch the 3 doors on the side of Mice. Wow, lots of rules. Warning! Mice is Seoul territory. Do not enter without permission of the Emperor. So if you remember before, they said that Mice is where Seru are created. Yeah, looks like we can't do anything here yet. There aren't even like any battles. Yeah, no, we're really lucky that the PS3 version of Legend Dragoon exists. It's still not the best version, but at least it's a version that like everyone can play. But yeah, I've talked about it a lot. Legend Dragoon is really unfortunate. The PS1 version, even the original PS1 version, has a lot of issues. It just crashes a lot and has a lot of like frustrating things about it. And the PS3 version's the same way. Even if they didn't make a remaster of Legend of Dragoon, it would be so nice if they just released like an updated version. Like if they did what they did with Final Fantasy VIII and just made like a version that works and is stable and is on PS4 or something. Just because it's such a hard game to get a hold of, and then you get a hold of it and it doesn't even like work properly. And I mean, I had a like completely unscratched version of it, or at least like, you know, it ran fine, but I still got a lot of like freezes and stuff, and I was told that it was literally because I was playing it on a PS2, I think. Like it just, yeah, it's just got a lot of issues. There needs to be a good version of it that everyone can play easily. Good morning, Aaron. Good morning, Ataru. I wish all my high-level Seru weren't just hitting one enemy. Good morning, Fat Steve. Thanks for the 64 bits. Oh god. Oh god! Ah! I got slimed. But yeah, whenever someone asks, like, what game do you want to see remastered, I always say Legend of Dragoon, just because I think it earned it the most. You're thinking about buying the Handsome Collection? I find it hard to tell people, like, the Handsome Collection isn't worth it, no matter what. Like, you could tell me, I only like puzzle games. I don't play anything that isn't a puzzle game, and I'd be like, buy the Handsome Collection. Just because it's so worth the money. It's like, you can get it for like 20 bucks, and it's like 900 hours of content. It's just so worth it. Back when it first came out, it was one thing, but it's just hard to like not buy it on principle alone. Yeah, $13 is beyond a steal. Yeah, I saw Swordsman Kirby running 64 too, actually. He's one of the people that inspired me to run it. There's a couple like cool little new nuances to the run too. Well, the only other way to go is this way. Which seems kind of out of the way. I could give it a shot. Never heard of Handsome Collection? It's Borderlands pre-sequel and Borderlands 2 and all of its DLC, which, if you know anything about Borderlands, the DLC alone is worth like $100. But yeah, it's basically 2 full Borderlands games and all their DLC, and it's very often on sale for like 15 bucks. So it's all upscaled and stuff too, because it's for new consoles. So it's incredibly worth it. Like, for somebody that grew up with Borderlands, it's more of just a trip down memory lane. But if you've never played Borderlands, it's probably like the most bang for your buck you'll ever see. I think the only game that gives it a run for its money is Kingdom Hearts All for One, which, or whatever it's called, Kingdom Hearts Story So Far or whatever. That collection, like, if it's on sale for like $50, you're saving hundreds. I mean, it's basically like 9 $60 games in one package. If you've never played any of them, then that's pretty huge, because it's not like some collections, like the Spyro collection, for example. You could say that the Spyro collection is like 3 $60 or $40 games, technically, but like they're all similar. Like, it's really just Spyro and then an upgraded Spyro and then another upgraded Spyro. But like Kingdom Hearts, all the games are so different that you're basically getting like all these $60 experiences all in one. Sure, they're all Kingdom Hearts, but the Kingdom Hearts games change a lot, and all the spin-offs are like super different too. So they're not all good, but that's beside the point. If you are someone that ends up liking all the different games, then that's a huge bang for your buck. Yeah, me personally, we could leave out a couple of the games. But I'm a huge Kingdom Hearts fan, and I still wouldn't be gutted if they left Recoded out. Get wrecked. Oh, leet. Leet damage. I'm always so incredibly sad when people say they played Kingdom Hearts 1 and gave up on the series. Like, it's totally okay if you played 1 and gave up on the series. That's fine, and there's a good chance that you maybe wouldn't like the rest of them either. But man, Kingdom Hearts 2 is such an incredible upgrade from Kingdom Hearts 1 that, like, it makes me sad when people play 1 and then never play 2. Because, like, I've talked to so many people who played 1 and were like, eh, and then played 2 and fell in love with the entire series. And then went back to 1 and enjoyed 1 too. So, like, it makes me sad when people give up on 1. It's like, oh, just give 2 a try, please. You might hate it, but you might love it. And Kingdom Hearts is a very, very divisive series. Like, there's a good chance you just hate all of them. But I've heard so many people who, like, were like, eh, about the series, and then played 2 and it became their favorite series. So. Wow. There's nothing better than, like, putting in all your inputs and then the bee's just like, I'm gone. I actually really love Kingdom Hearts 1, but it's because I grew up with it and because I actually prefer the simpler style. But Kingdom Hearts 2 is just incredible to play. One of the most buttery smooth games on the planet. It's so hard not to enjoy Kingdom Hearts 2 just for running around smacking stuff. There's really like nothing like it. You know what? I'm gonna run away from this. We've been fighting enough random battles. Kingdom Hearts 2 does have gummies, but they're different. Every mainline game has gummies, but they're different each time. The Kingdom Hearts 2 gummies are okay. Oh, this has ice too. Well, shoot. Where in the world am I supposed to go? I need the password for the research center. Maybe we go back to Buma. Or we go back to Seoul and see if Kara's there. Most people hate the gummies in all the games. The gummies in 3 were pretty cool, but they're kind of just a time waster in all the other games. 2s are definitely better in my opinion than 1s. 1s are a really big time waste. God, those attacks are so violent. Yeah, at least in 2 you can make some really cool ships. You also get real rewards for the gummy missions in 2, whereas 1, your gummy rewards are more gummy. How dare you? This is an insult to my family. Oh god, the donut ship exploit. I was hoping that would hit the other one. How's it going, General? Also, Vagrant. Oh, I already thanked you, never mind. Well, I'll thank you again. Thanks for the There's some metal. Monkey Wrench with the 6 months. Thank you so much. What was that song? I almost said Kingdom Hearts 2. Guitar Hero 2, that Monkey Wrench song. You remember that song? I forget who sings that song. Is that a Foo Fighters song? Yeah, it is, isn't it? I forgot about that song. That's like not a half bad song. I mean, Foo Fighters is not a half bad band, so I expect their music to be good. I don't wanna be a monkey ranch. It's funny I remember that. I literally never heard that song other than in Guitar Hero, and I still remember how it goes. You don't have to remember though, like, in the same way I grew up. Ooh, Freed level 2. He's red. In the same way that I grew up in the year of the goth and the metalheads, I grew up in the Guitar Hero craze. My high school years were like the peak of the Guitar Hero craze. We literally had a Guitar Hero tournament at our school, even though any person above the age of 25 in my school had no idea what a video game was. We actually had a Guitar Hero tournament, officially run by the school. That's how popular Guitar Hero was. I want that sound effect. I meant like anyone that wasn't a kid. All the teachers and the principals, and none of them even knew what a video game was. Ooh, I finally got freed. Nah, Guitar Hero 2. By the time 3 came out, it was already kind of dying out. Oh wow, Freed attacks everyone. That sounds really good. Pow, pow, pow. But yeah, like, it's not like nowadays where probably every teacher and every principal at least understands the idea of video games and probably has games on their phone that they play and whatnot. Like, back then, I don't think smartphones were popular enough to where... I mean, they probably were. At that point, like, at least they maybe had a game or two on their phone. Like, smartphones existed at that point, I think. But yeah, it definitely isn't the way it was now. But Guitar Hero was so popular that the school was actually like, yeah, let's have a Guitar Hero tournament. This will get us some points with the kids. Okay, that pan got me. I was not expecting that. Smack, smack, smack. Boom. Wow. Crappy damage. Everyone has spoon, right? Oh wait, you don't have spoon yet. I gotta get you a spoon. Oh crap, this is probably gonna kill him. Oh, nope. Get up! Nice! We got freed and spoon. Woos! Oh man, Jordan was so good. I am going to be 28 in a month and a half. So I was in high school from 2007 to 2010. Which, like I said, I'm sorry. I need that sound effect, man. That is the greatest sound effect. Smartphones were starting to get popular when I was in high school, but like, especially my freshman year was like the year of the elite speak, where like cell phone companies still didn't know, we're still charging like money per text, and girls were sending like thousands of texts a day and running up their parents' phone bills. It was an interesting time. You had to pay for ringtones, yeah. Man, those were the days. Oh, I don't just remember dial-up. I lived with dial-up for many years. What's up, Judge? That's a shame. Sit back and enjoy. One of the best games ever made. In my humble truth, I mean opinion. Actually, I should stay at the end. That face when you actually used one of those AOL discs for free AOL. You know you're old when you actually used an AOL CD. Yeah, it was weird back in the day. Like, I mean, I guess you could say now it's kind of still true, but phones were like a status symbol when smartphones first started coming out. Or not even really smartphones, but just like phones that weren't bricks. It was like a status symbol to have like a cool phone with a cool ringtone and a cool background with like Linkin Park on it or something. You know? Like, I could actually flip open my phone with my Scatman ringtone. I'm a Scatman. And have like a Creed background, and people will be like, wow, nice phone, dude. Like there was a time where that was like cool. It was a weird time, dude. More silence. Ugh. Well, Kara ain't here. Alright, I'll be back in a second. I need to blow my nose and stop sneezing. Alright, that's better. Yeah, man, I was always that kid with like the updated phone Maybe I have to do... I know there's like this disco thing you can do. This guy's like, hold up. You're dang right I have a gold card. I already did lessons though. I think we don't do this till later. Man. She told us. I was always up to date on my phone. I had the new cool ringtone and thought I was like so neat. Anyone remember back in the day when you would change your ringtone based on your mood? That was the thing. You'd have customized ringtones for like your friends, and if your friend was like a jerk, you change their ringtone to something stupid. Yep, that's exactly the same exact thing. Well, I'm not so sure what it is I have to do. I do not think it's in Seoul, though. I am evil ringtone for his wife. Perfect. That's a pro gamer move. Trying to remember, we had somebody talked about somebody talked about Usha before. I can't remember who it was. Could have taken the elevator, I guess. I love that the outside of Seoul counts as the world map. Well, there's not much else place to go here, like I'm kind of stuck. The inn on the lower floor. Maybe this girl just gave us the clue. Which inn, though? This one? His Majesty? I know who betrayed us to the Allies of the Mist. His name was Grants. It was Grants. I think he meant, like, lower level. This is His Imperial Majesty Emperor Tora the 8th. I am Itora Ignau Dirk de la Micentis the 8th, Emperor of Sol. You there! Are you the one called Vaughn? What is this song? I see. I have heard much of your exploits. I am pleased. Many citizens fell victim to the mist in the long years before you arrived. But you have saved us. I also foresaw the danger posed by the floating castle. I ordered Dr. Usha to seal the Sage's Gate. I was correct in doing so. I have from Usha a message intended for the heroes who revived the Genesis Tree. XX Triangle Circle Square. XX Triangle Circle Square. XX Triangle Circle Square. I know not what it means, but apparently it is a password. That is the message. I now entreat you to destroy the abominable floating castle. Good work. Give my regards to Usha when you see him. There you go. Classic PS1 RPG. Have to talk to a random person and a random inn to figure out the password. Bearded, thank you for the host. It's a password to the slots. I wish. Better look on the back of the case for the password. Oh, you mean the dumbest idea ever? Incoming rant from Solid. What are you talking about? That was innovative. See, I told you. Dr. Usha, is Dr. Usha there? Who is it? It's me, Noah. I came to see you, Doctor. Noah? I don't know any Noah. We're on a journey to wipe the mist from the face of the earth. We came seeking knowledge, Dr. Usha. Please let us in. Well, you may just be clever Seru. You say you want to destroy the mist. If you're telling the truth, you must know the password from someone in Seoul. Well, let me hear the password. Was it trying? Yeah. That's it. So you are the heroes. You're finally here. Just wait a moment. I'll send down the elevator, so wait a moment. Wait a moment, so wait a moment. That will take us up to Dr. Usha. The doctor built this laboratory in a hurry 10 years ago when he learned about the floating castle. Me? I'm collecting samples from the outside mist. We're watching the floating castle in shifts. If we could destroy the floating castle, we could free Karisto Kingdom of the Mist. Watching it in shifts. Destroy the mist. It's spicy. Spicy but good. Oh, it's really good. Hello. You're the first strangers I've seen in 10 years. I'm so happy. Nice to meet you all. The doctor awaits you in the laboratory up there. Go pay him a visit right away. His wife is also a doctor. Relationship goals. What the... So, did you have a smooth ride on the elevator? I'm glad. Just hearing that makes it all worthwhile. I like how no one's come up here in 10 years, but you guys are, like, actively working on the elevator at all times. Gotta stay in shape. Dr. Usha, a naturalist and an alchemist, versed in both ancient and modern knowledge and science. We've been working for the doctor for 10 years now. Dr. Usha, a great man, but he's a little long-winded. Look at that hair. Is that Sanic? Ah, you are here. I was waiting for you. You are the brave heroes, are you not? All three of us hate the mist, and we're going to destroy it by reviving the Genesis trees. I hate the mist too. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I knew it. So those are Seru on your arms, right? Doctor, you know about Seru? Of course, of course. But who are you? Where do you come from? Why don't we start with that question? Well, there was this wolf, and, I was about to die, and... So then this Seru, and then the Genesis tree, yeah, that's it, then I... Calm down, young lady, we have plenty of time. Try to speak more slowly. Von, Noah, and Gala each told Dr. Usha of their fateful adventures. Destruction of Rimelm's wall, Terra and Noah, their fateful meeting at Mount Rigaroa. Biran, Songi, and Gala, the sky gardens of Jeremiah, the mystery of Octum. The tragedy of Hari the prophet, the windless city of Vidna, the Seru brides of Ratayu. The swift flying train, Gaza, the swordmaster of Sol, and the ice-covered town of Buma. The mist in the Genesis trees and Seru, it was an amazing tale. In turns, the three spoke. It was morning by the time they finished their tale. It's kind of cool to get a little summary of everything that's happened so far, especially since we played this weekly. Oh, ho, 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 I am amazed, truly amazed. What a dreadful ordeal you have undergone for such a young age. Overcoming such adversity to bring peace to the world, how noble. You are indeed the heroes. I will do whatever I can to help you. My knowledge is at your disposal. Of course, destroying the floating castle should completely eliminate the mist from Callisto, but the floating castle can only be reached by air. To revive a Genesis tree is key. There is a Genesis tree in Boom, but it is covered in ice. It is impossible to revive it in that state. However, the ice can be melted. There's a Seru in Nivora Ravine to the north that breathes cold air. Its name is Koru. It was once a peaceful Seru, but the mist has made it savage. The only thing to do is to destroy that Seru. Wow, that's easy, Doctor. Do it for us. Hurry. What does he have to do with it? Noah, calm down. Koru has been storing heat in its body for many years and is extremely dangerous. Make a wrong move and kaboom! Koru will explode and destroy you all. With the time-space bomb, you could trigger thermal reversal and destroy him neatly. Boys. We went from a level 2 to a level 10 instantly. But we have no fire droplets with which to fabricate a time-space bomb. Fire droplets? I'll go get them. Doctor, where can we find fire droplets? In Urumai's, an ancient book describing how to build a time-space bomb says, he who would seek the fire droplets must first dream in the home of the Seru. The dream will summon Teague, who will bring the fire droplet. I don't know who Teague is, but I do know what the home of the Seru is Urumai's. And if you have a dream there, then that Teague will bring the fire droplets. It could be easy or difficult, but this is the only way. My wife has the key to the door to Urumai's. You can get it from her. Von, Gala, let's go to Urumai's. Urumai's. Dreams, Teague, fire droplets, nothing but riddles. God dang it, Gala. Why they have to be such a killjoy all the time? Nothing but riddles. He said like 4 things. What a riddle. Oh, it looks like you're all going somewhere. I heard you talking to the doctor through the speaking tube over there. Now, I may be a worrywart, but I'm a little uneasy about this. Here are some questions to see if you properly understood everything. Answer all of them correctly and I'll give you a ruins key as a prize. Hee hee! First question. Now, where is the home of the Seru? Oru Swiss. Pretty good. Okay, next question. What are you going to do in Urumais? Fight Songy. Probably. I don't know. This is a good chance. Correct. You're pretty smart. Third question. Let's get to the point. What are you going to get in Urumais? Swimsuits for adults. Almost there. Okay, last question. Once you have it, where do you take the fire droplet? Oops. Wait. I love that you have to actually listen to the story to, like, get this right. Oh, right. We're taking it here to get the bomb to take it to Norverbeam. That's why. Okay. I blew it. It's my husband's collection. It may have some connection to Urumais. Good luck. I know you'll be able to bring back the fire droplet. She tricked me. Tricky questionnaire. Wait, I think there was a shop. Wait, bring it back down. Hey, you knuckleheads, the visitors are on the elevator. Start winding. Yeah, I always like that little pop quiz to, like, make sure you're paying attention. Because the game doesn't really, like, have a, you know, where do I go next button, so they want to make sure you understand it before you go, which is cool. Ooh, I can buy an ivory book. I might buy this. Increases encounter rate, that's cool. Healing berries are really good, and they're not even that expensive. I'm buying an ivory book. I could buy 3? That's a good one. Hey!